Hey, does anyone want a big, beautiful, fresh out of the oven hot take? Well, here it is. I think Getting Over It with Ben 40 is a relaxing game and you all fail to see its true value. Let me explain. So you all remember Getting Over It, right? That one game in 2017 which all of the big YouTubers played and simultaneously gamer raged and gunked gamer juice all over the place?
I'm fucking done!
Dude, Mark, are you okay? You need someone to talk to? God damn. It's the game with all the philosophy talk. Like, what else do you expect from a game? Anyways, a lot. And I mean a lot of people fail to really understand the idea of getting over it, which I definitely wasn't the first person to figure out, by the way, or be aware of in any capacity until I accidentally stumbled upon it. This game teaches you about tolerance. This is not a rage game. It is not designed to intentionally piss you off, contrary to what the gameplay might suggest. Like, we're talking polar fucking opposites here. It's not even close. It's frustrating, yes, but it's not a rage game. That's Zentic. How is that the case? Good question. Obligatory thank you for the engagement. You will comment below this video. You will ask how my day is going. You will ask about my future content. You will watch obediently and engage. Subscribe. 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 Anyways, to answer your question, little one. Did any of you fuckers actually pay attention to what Ben was talking about? And I'm sure that like 90% of you bastards didn't, because you just think he is annoying and mute the fuck out of it. But for the 10% of you that actually did bother to listen, you would know that Fadi actually talks about a lot of, quite frankly, random stuff. Like, he talks about YouTubers, cancel culture, the brain rot of society, you name it, he's done it. But the most relevant topic to this video comes into play at about the later half of the game, where Fadi changes topics and starts talking about you accepting his challenge. Later on, he comments about the growing relationship that he and the player, that's you, have gotten, and you make the realization that you weren't forced to play this game. You downloaded by your own free will. You accepted to play it by your own will. You accepted his test of endurance. Endurance. This game is an endurance game. Yes. It's specifically designed so that the player has the worst possible experience but emerges from this experience a better man or woman, I don't judge. You know what this reminds me of? Discipline. Think about it, how does one get discipline? Well, he forces himself to not submit to his primal urges of comfort over, let's face it, mental torture for the purpose of the development of oneself. This game, and to an extent Ben Fadi himself, wants to see the best version of you. He never wanted to see you rage. He wanted to break you down at your lowest and watch you pick yourself back up and rebuild yourself as a new and improved man, and maybe even continue said way of thinking into your day-to-day activities. Think about it for a second. A guy who is a quitter will never complete this game. That person just doesn't have the mental discipline to endure blow after blow for hours continuously just because of a silly little reward at the top. Now wait, Zentic, how did you even discover all of this? I played through this game and yeah, I kinda understand it. I still don't get it how it's a relaxing game. Well, you see, the first time you beat the game, it took you like what? 3 days? Something like that? Okay, maybe you decided to beat it again in that case. This time it only took you 7 hours. And then you say, actually, that was kinda fun, and decide to do it again. 2 hours. 1 hour. 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. This stops being a problem for you and you can now just enjoy yourself. Have a calm moment while you are calmly climbing this silly mountain. The same mountain that used to give you great anguish, misfortune, and frustration is an excellent de-stressing mechanism from your everyday activities. And then you look back at all of the times when you struggled on some parts and then think about how this is all way behind you. And you can just take a moment and express gratitude for how far you've come. That's why I compared it with discipline, because that too you can compare yourself with the past version of you to see how far you've come. And it is this stupid little climbing game that makes you remember all of your progress, that you shouldn't give up at the slightest hurdle in your way. Instead, that you should make your own way around it so that the next time you encounter an obstacle, you can get rid of it quicker than last time. And then gradually through the course of time, just be able to walk masterfully through your work with a big smile on your face when you remember what you are in comparison to what you were and the journey that brought you here.